So this video is sponsored by Electronic Arts. So what is going on, guys and girls? Welcome to Command & Conquer Rivals. This video, along with many others, are my guide to helping you learn all about the different structures that you can build in the game. Not only that, I will also be showcasing specific units and talking you through everything you need to know about them. If you want to go and watch the other videos I have made, there will be a playlist down in the description to all of my Command & Conquer Rivals videos. And finally, if you do find today's video helpful, why don't you consider clicking the subscribe button. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at our first nod units. We'll be taking a look into the nod's Tower and also the units Venom, Banshee, Inferno, and Phantom. As you can probably tell, the Tower is the nod's version of the pad that the GDI has. It costs 50 Tiberium to build, and from then on, you can build many units. The first unit we're going to take a look at is the Venom, which is unlocked at level 11 and costs 30 Tiberium. The Venom is very quick, so you will be able to scout the map very quickly. It can also attack ground units, but is most effective against enemy infantry. So it can be a great unit to use if the enemy likes to start off with a lot of infantry units. The downside to the Venom, though, is it cannot attack any aircraft units, so make sure you do keep it away from units like the Banshee or Talons, because they're going to be able to destroy it very quickly. I would also avoid anti-air vehicles, because even though it can attack them, it's not very strong against them and is more than likely going to lose that battle. Moving over to our second unit, and I'm sure it's a very popular one, it is the Banshee. This unit is unlocked at level 10 and costs 60 Tiberium. Now what makes this unit so popular is that it's very strong against both vehicles and air units, but it can actually attack every type of unit in the game. So it's a great unit to use anywhere on the battlefield. As it's very powerful against enemy vehicles, it can also be a good unit to use early on to take out the enemy harvester. The only big threat in early games is things like the missile squad and laser squad, and also the attack bikes, as they can take out a Banshee pretty quickly. Overall, I think that the Banshee is a great unit to use early in games to take down the enemy harvester, because it can then give you an early advantage, and it can also take out most enemy vehicles, and even some high-tech units like the Titan. Now we're going to get onto the more expensive air units, and this one is one of my personal favorites. It's very expensive, but worth every penny. Moving over to our third unit, we have the Inferno, which is unlocked at level 58 and costs 100 Tiberium. Now the Inferno can attack all ground units, but it's most effective against enemy infantry and also the enemy base. Now what makes this unit so unique is that it actually attacks 2 tiles in a row, meaning any units behind the unit you are attacking will also be damaged. But not only that, guys, it also has another benefit that once the Inferno has attacked, both tiles are going to be covered in flames for a short while, meaning any ground units that stand on this tile or cross through this tile are going to take damage as well. It does have a slow reloading time though, which can be when it's most vulnerable, but it has a perk where while it's reloading, it will move 50% faster. So you can use this to your advantage to move away from the enemy, allow your weapon to reload, and then you can go in and attack again. It can also attack the enemy base, but due to having that long reload time, it might be best to use this unit elsewhere, more likely around the control point, so you can attack the enemy units and also get those flames on the ground, so it can then attack other units that are trying to get onto the control points. And the downside to the Inferno is it cannot attack air units. So units like the Banshee or the Talon will be able to take this unit out very quickly, so make sure you have some anti-aircraft units on the battlefield. And moving over to our final unit in today's video, we have the Phantom, which is unlocked at level 40 and costs 100 Tiberium. Now this unit can only attack air units and also the enemy base, but it does have its benefits. Firstly, you can attack while moving, which can already be be a huge advantage. It does fire in bursts though, so after each attack, it's going to take a short while before it can attack again, so make sure you keep an eye on when it's reloading so you can move it out of battle, and then once it's recharged, send it in again and it will be able to attack once again. Another special perk to this unit is once it's attacked an enemy aircraft, it's actually going to slow down that enemy's attack speed and movement speed. And this is going to allow the Phantom to be able to retreat, reload its weapon, and then go in and attack again. But it's also going to allow your other units in the battlefield to be able to give them more time to attack this unit and take them out. Of course, the downside to this unit is it can only attack air units and the enemy base, so if the enemy isn't using any air units at all, it's not going to be able to do much in the game. But there's also a lot of anti-aircraft vehicles and infantry in the game that can take this unit out pretty quickly as well. But I do like the benefit of being able to slow down the enemy's attack speed and movement speed once it does attack them. That is something which is very unique and I really do like. Overall, I love most of these units. My favorites are definitely the Banshee and the Inferno, but that's my opinion. So let me know what you think about these 4 units in the comment section below.